almost got it. I'll keep reaching for it. Lose your mind. What are you doing? Chill! Welcome back to Talking Serpents. Today, we're in Texas. So, the task today is to convert this bedroom into my new reptile room. So now it won't be in my living room anymore, and all the snakes can come and hang out and not get into anything, and they can enjoy life a little more, which means it'll make my life a little easier. So, yeah, I'm very excited to be here. So let's go to the trailer. We just got here really late last night, like 1 o'clock in the morning. We were traveling. It was 26 hours of drive time to get here. So, this is how I transport it. I bought myself an enclosed trailer. So it's time to get these inside one of the spare bedrooms, and then the grueling task to get this 8 foot by 2 foot, 3 foot tall enclosure into that room somehow. Should be difficult, but let's see what we can do.
What are you talking about? It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be so fun, but we're gonna get it done. Now for the big one. That one will be hard for sure. And right here, there's like a slight angle on the wall. Actually, the 8 foot enclosure is gonna go right here. And then where the angle's at, I'm going to be putting our tokay gecko enclosure. And I'll have it like almost coming at like a 45-degree angle. So I'll have to make a little piece for that. Alright, time for the stressful one. Wish me luck. Alright, so since me and Stefan are the only ones moving today, we have a little problem. So, I did make this enclosure out of birch wood, so of all the woods that you can buy, it's definitely one of the lightest woods you can get. Nevertheless, it's still 8 feet long, 2 feet deep, and 3 feet tall. So it's pretty heavy. I could probably do this with maybe one extra person, but we don't have ones at the moment. So, we're going to take, there's screws that go around all of the trim, take that off, and then we're gonna score all the silicone caulk that goes all around it, and hopefully get it all in one piece, and then put it in the living room. And the way I designed it when I built this enclosure is this is actually separate from that, so there's actually a piece of two separate pieces of wood in the center, so it actually would separate into 2 separate enclosures. So I kind of did think that this might happen in the past, but wish me luck. Well, we got the top trim and middle trim. I think we were able to leave the bottom trim on, because now you can see the top and the bottom enclosure will now be separated. I have screws going from the bottom up, so, and then they should separate in theory. Alright, I got it all apart. Now it's in 2 separate pieces. I had to get all the trim on the top and the middle and even the center. And then there's the screws going from the bottom up into this. And yeah, 20 or 30 screws later, and they're separated. Now we're gonna take this in the living room, set it down, and put this one in the new reptile room, and then marry them back together again. One down, one to go. That wasn't too bad, especially in 2 separate pieces. I got a bunch of bedding all over me. Is it all over my back?
Sort of. You're just making your own ghillie suit.
Yeah, it's a ghillie suit. Alright, so it kind of works out better this way, because we have to go through the front door and then into this hallway, and then it's like at a 45-degree angle. And we'd have to like make it through this 6.5 foot tall doorway with that huge enclosure that was, you know, 25, just a little bit, yeah, it'd be like that big. I was like, I don't know, like I don't think this is gonna work. I was thinking about having it go like straight up and down and like angling the whole enclosure to where you like, you just kind of kick it out a little bit and hope that it comes in. But with the thing in 2 separate pieces, it will definitely go straight in, and then we'll just build it right there, and then we'll start warming up the room, putting everything back together. Wish me luck. Nice to meet you. Come on, baby. 3. Nice to meet you. Catch up anything. Yeah, buddy. Heck yeah.
Much easier than if we took it all as one.
Oh. Alright. Not bad. Now we just need to get the other one in here.
Put them all together.
Yeah. All right, time to put the top on. Nice and slow. Sweet. The screws are lining up anyways. Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Looking more familiar?
Yeah. Time to screw in all the screws from underneath and put the trim back on. And then we can start loading up the cabinets and hooking up all the electrical, and then we put Bandit's top center enclosure on for now and hook it back up. Alright, time to put the top trim back on. We got the middle one, the center, and the middle. I guess all the middle trims. All lined up. So far everything's lined up perfectly. Legos. Wooden Legos. It looks just like it did before. I'm a little surprised, but that's awesome. I'm glad I put the screws are visible and not underneath the trim. I mean the molding. That would have been terrible because then I'd have to rip these off. There's brad nails holding all these decorative moldings on. That's awesome. All right, cool. All right, so as of now, we got the whole enclosure all set up, ready for him to come back. And for now, we have Bandit's enclosure, my false water cobra, and my baby yellow anaconda right there. For now, obviously I still need to put my my cabinets back on and Bandit in the center. But we ran into a little problem. Since it is a little cold in Texas right now, we had to run out to the store and get a nice space heater. And this one we have set up, well, it was like maybe 5 or 10 minutes ago, we set it to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And ever since that, we did that, all the enclosures at a very nice steady temperature that they can actually go in there and be happy. Everything's perfect temperature now, and the space heater is on a rheostat, so now we're going to take out all the animals and finally put them back in their enclosures. Yay! Alright, it's been a couple days, or it's actually been a little over a week. I've been trying to just kind of get the whole house dialed in, so I've been pretty busy, but I did get all the reptile rooms set up for the most part to make them happy. So this is what it currently looks like. I no longer have the space heater. The HVAC guy came out, and now we have nice heated house. So this is what the reptile room looks like currently. It's going to change. I did have these top 2 enclosures on the ground right here, but since heat rises, they weren't getting as warm as they needed to, so I put them on top of here for now, and then I brought the other reptiles away from the window because it gets a little colder next to the window. Even a couple feet helps. So put the tokay gecko here in its cabinet, and then I'm still going to be putting these cabinets back up top here because they're for my storage for all the reptile, all my reptile needs. And then I need to build a stand for this enclosure that holds my anaconda. And yeah, like we still got like electrical hanging out. We just kind of need to get all our reptiles, just give them everything they need, and then all the fine details will come later, which will be today. Do you hear that? Oh, how's it going? I put my false water cobra Bandit on the floor, and then I looked back there and I was like, where'd he go? And then there's holes. See the hole right there? And I saw his whole body going in there. Apparently he made it halfway up already. This is a new little jungle gym, I guess. Do you want me to close the door? Yes. Close the door. Okay. Move your tail. Move your tail. No? Alright, well I guess he's coming up. Alright, so first things first, I did buy an extra, because it does get a little bit colder here in Texas. Are you gonna fall? What are you doing? Dude, Bandit, come on. Come on. Never said snakes are smart. He's trying to get through the freaking crack. How do you think you're gonna fit through that? That's like 3/4 of an inch. Really? he ended up backing out. I was like, what a dope. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, I need to build a stand for this. Need to put this one back in the center, and then put these cabinets back on the right and left side. So all my electrical, so I got my electrical over here, doesn't go there. They go inside the cabinets. That's where all these holes are for. And all my electrical, my power strips and everything is all inside of there. For now, I have them all in this closet. Everything's all nice and organized. And it'll go back in the cabinets. As soon as I have the cabinets back up there. I guess I'll just show you around the place. Bandit thinks I'm a jungle gym. It's just gonna go along for the ride. So this is our current living room. We're still getting unpacked. Still haven't like bought a dining room table or anything. But we're getting there. We finally have a yard. I think it's like freaking 40 degrees out today, so I'm not gonna stay out here, especially with the snake. Finally have a yard. So, especially when it's summertime, we can do lots of, we bring the snakes out there. There's no fertilizer, that is. I'll have to look into that. Oh, come on. And for now, I have all my guitars in this room. So if I want to do music stuff, come in here. But soon it's going to be spare bedroom. And I got the master bedroom. And yeah, very excited to be in Texas. Everybody seems super nice, respectful. It has everything I need and then some. Before, I'm not sure if I ever said it, but I lived in a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom condo. And that, personally, it's not for me. Especially living out in California was pretty expensive for 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, like really expensive. So I'm very, very excited and happy to be here. And I can't wait to see what the future holds out here. Oh, also, it's still not 100% set up, but yeah, here's my garage. We get a 2-car garage. I used to have a 1-car garage, and it was difficult making all my reptile enclosures for all my clients back then. So now I will be able to build lots of reptile enclosures in this garage with much more room. And I have a full garage. The other garage was a detached garage, and Bandit's crawling over. But yeah, the other one was a detached garage. The association that I was living with that condo did not want us using power tools in the garage, even though it was my garage. So that was another difficult situation out there. So I will be going back to, I came out here specifically so that I can continue with talking serpents. So if you want a reptile enclosure, you need one. I do make custom reptile enclosures. I used to do it lots and lots. So if you want one, let me know. I'm in the Texas area. If you're not even in the Texas area and you're in the US area, I'm actually going to try to ship them. And I may even make, well, I guess I'll elaborate more about that later on. I can't really say too much right now, but I have a lot of ideas so that a lot of people can have different custom reptile enclosures all around the US. If you like the video, strike that like button. If you have any comments, post in the comment section below. I do like chatting with you guys. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook. I do like to post on Instagram quite a bit. There will be lots of updates coming in this room. This is definitely not how it's going to be. It's going to be changing daily. Like this enclosure, I'm not sure if I'm going to be making a stand for it to maybe go over there or there. The reason why I'm kind of thinking about maybe just putting the enclosure back the way it used to and then putting this on top until I figure out exactly what I want is because in Texas you can have venomous snakes, so I really want a rattlesnake or an albino monocled cobra. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do yet, so for now I'm just gonna stack it on top and get it back to where it used to be. And I want to build a custom desk over here. I'm gonna hand build it to go in the corner. I want to put all these nice moldings on here, maybe probably color match it, the stain to this. And yeah, lots of interesting things going on. Lots of cool things to look forward to. So, have a nice day. See you next time.